Good morning, how are you today? I am sorry, my hair is doing some craziness today. You know how it is some days when you blow dry your hair? I just never know what it's gonna look like. So anyway, wasn't gonna stop me from going live today. Because let me tell you, so I understand that it's November and a lot of people are doing, good morning Lisa, a lot of people are doing the 30 days of gratitude. I've done that in the past. And it's a lot of fun coming up with, something different to be grateful for. But I do that every day. For quite some time now, I have been waking up and going to bed with gratitude and saying something that I'm very grateful for that particular day. So I have already been getting into that habit. I just don't post it on Facebook. But today, for whatever reason, so many things were just hitting me about how thankful I am for the life that I have. Do I have it all? Hell no. But how much do I have? And I have so much more than I've ever had in my entire life. And I'm so very thankful for that. And, this morning I was looking at a picture in my bathroom right next to where I get ready. I have a little family kind of thing. It's got not just my little family, but my brother-in-law and my brother and anyway, everybody in it. But I was looking at the picture not only of my girls and then I have one in there of course, the whole family. And then I have one in there of David and the girls. And I was just sitting there thinking, looking at that and almost in tears, but I don't want to mess up my makeup because my eye makeup was done by then. And I just was like, I am so incredibly grateful that God blessed me with those two girls and that He felt like I could raise them, I could take care of them. Do you know what I mean as a parent? Their lives are entrusted to you by God. And I truly believe that. And I truly believe that He must have thought that even through, I was thinking about the last couple years and the things that they've been through and the things they struggle with today, both in college. He thought enough of me that I could take care of them. And so many things. I am grateful every single day, you guys. And so what I want to ask you guys is, do you do, and I don't mean just this time of year. I know this time of year we all talk about it and it gets much more publicity or whatever you want to call it, but do you do little random acts of kindness? So this morning I was moved personally to help someone who had confided a couple things in me that were kind of hard for her. Monetarily. And this morning it hit me. I can help her. I don't have to tell her. I did it completely secretively and I hope it stays a secret. But I just thought, I realized she confided in me how hard it was for her to do this particular thing. And do I have, $1 million? No. But I had enough to help her. So I did that today. And then I got to thinking, what else can I do? And I remembered that I'd already, I think of these things all the time. And so I do just little things. So I was at the grocery store the other day and something was on sale that I knew a friend would use. And so I bought it. And I keep forgetting to bring it to work. And so today I told her, oh my gosh, I have this at home. I've got to remember to bring it to you. Made myself a little note. It's in the freezer at home so that I can grab it at lunch for her. And, of course, she's, oh, let me know how much. Oh, and I'm like, no, it was such a small little thing that I could do at that time. This is someone who gives of herself when she doesn't have it to give. This lady does those dog runs. Do you ever see people put out there, hey, we've got a dog. There was one she was just telling us today. I think it was going from Montana back to Utah. The whole thing was going to get shut down if they couldn't cover Green River, or maybe Rock Springs, to Evanston. So even though she didn't really have the money for gas, she said she would do it. She would get that dog there so that the entire trip didn't get canceled. This is the kind of person she is. So if I can buy a few things at the grocery store that I know she will use, why not, right? So I told her, oh, I'll get that at lunch and bring it. But it's those little things I challenge you, those little things to do that it's going to make a huge impact on someone's life. Sorry, I don't mean to get all tight and close, but that sun right there is really bad. you know, I don't go to Starbucks, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I love hearing when, you know, someone's in line and they pay for the next person. I mean, I know you can do that at McDonald's or Taco Bell or, you know, wherever. You know, you could ask them, how much is the next person in line's, you know, total? Below $5, whatever. Say, hey, I'll pay for theirs. You know, just those little random acts of kindness, those things that you know you're not going to be thanked for. But let me tell you, this morning when I decided to do this other thing for a friend, it wasn't for appreciation. It wasn't for, it wasn't for any of that. It was the feeling in my heart and my soul. You know, and the way I look at it, do I have, you know, the boat and the camper? No. Do we go on vacations? No. I mean, I don't have a ton, but I also realize I have it all. I have it all. So if I can help someone, you know, take that little bit of burden off of them, why not? Why not? So, you know, like that lady, I let her know. I said, hey, if there comes another one of those emergency dog runs, and she let us know, you know, really, sorry, it's 42 degrees. It is chilly and my nose is running. She let us know there's times like this one where it's an emergency one. And she said, really, I can only afford to do one a month. She's a single woman. Anyway, doesn't have a ton of money, right? I said, hey, if that comes up again, please do it. I will cover your gas. I don't always have the time, you know, to take off from Rock Springs to Evanston and back. It's like an hour and a half there and then another hour and a half back. And I think it's usually on the weekends. You know, I don't have time to do that. But what I do have is gas money. I would cover your gas money. And she was like, really? I said, absolutely. Because I can't do the other part all the time. You know, without kids at home, it's getting to be more and more things that I can do like that. But I'm usually using my time for different things that I'm also passionate about. She is so incredibly passionate about these animals. That is her thing. So if I can help her, and then she gets the good feeling of helping the dog, right? And I get the feeling knowing that I helped her do that. So my challenge to you is this, and especially this time of year, and I know a lot of us do the tree of sharing, you know, where you buy the little gifts for the less fortunate, things like that. Absolutely, yes, I love to do that. I was that kid who was very less fortunate. And I know what it's like when you don't have, you know, when you don't have food or gifts or clothing, you know, just the basics, just the, you know, the basic life essentials. I know what that feels like. And so the way I see it, yeah, I don't have, you know, people ask all the time, what would you do if you won the lottery? Holy cow. Well, don't get me started because there would be so many things I would be able to bless someone with. I used to be told, oh, you know, money just makes someone a bad person or can turn them into a bad person. And I finally have figured it out, and I truly believe that no, if you were granted that money, it just makes you more of who you are. I think of, holy moly, all the people that I could bless with that money, all the wonderful things I could do. And I get super excited about that. So no, I don't ever dread or worry about winning the lotto because I know what I could do with it, and I know it wouldn't change me as a person. But anyway, I just really want to challenge you guys. Do what you can. I understand you don't all have $50 to go help someone, or 25 or 100 or whatever it is, but can you do 5? Like I said, can you be in line wherever you're at and say, hey, how much is the next person's, you know, order, or how much, you know, whatever. Or you hear that someone is struggling and you just say, hey, you know, can I help you? And some people are too proud. I've tried to help people before and they were too proud. They didn't want it. And I completely understood that because I remember I'm the last person probably who will ask you for help. So, and I think that all ties together, right? I think the fact that I don't want to ask for help, I like to be able to do things secretively or whatever, because I don't want someone feeling awkward, or even like these cancer chemo packs. Oh my gosh, you guys, we were just talking about this at work. I haven't delivered the big batch of them to like the hospital or the IV center or anything yet, because I keep getting these messages, and while I'm so thankful that I can help, sorry, phone call. they're sad because people are telling me, hey, do you have one for my friend so-and-so who's, super sick or struggling with this kind of cancer? And again, it just makes you so thankful. So thankful for my health, my kids' health, my family's health. Yes, they've been through some things, but you guys, you hear others say it, you hear me say it all the time. No matter how bad you have it or you think you have it, someone always, and you guys, not just a few times, not just sometimes, someone always has it worse than you do. So be thankful. Be thankful for everything you have. Like I said, do I have it all? Do I have all the money in the world? No. But I have everything that matters. I have my family. Oh, Hope is coming home on Tuesday. So please, please, please keep praying for the good weather. It shows it should be holding, but she's gonna drive home from Laramie Tuesday night. And we get her for a few days, and then Faith is coming home, of course, for, the Thanksgiving holiday. We've got family traveling in. It's gonna be a fun time. My nieces are all gonna be here. I think we might even be celebrating Christmas because no one is coming back for Christmas. So anyway, it's going to be an incredible warming time, warming for your heart. Anyway, so I'm super excited to get Hope home, but I actually wrote a couple notes. Let me make sure I went over it all, but I think I did, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys got some value out of this. I hope that I move at least one person to give whatever amount, however it is that you can give, whether it be your time, maybe you're retired and you have time, maybe you can give a little money, whatever it is that you can give. I just hope that I helped you remember, or maybe you used to and you kind of got away from that. I kind of do that. I go in big spurts, I think, and then, you kind of get away from it, and then you do it and remember how good it felt. And anyway, so I just pray that you guys, whatever level, like I said, that you can, that you give, and whether it be monetarily, time, just depends on what your strengths are, what you can do. But just, and I hope you start and end your day with gratitude. We all have something to be grateful for, even when you're going through struggles. I've said that on here before. Growing up poor helped me learn how to budget. Growing up without things really made me appreciate what I do have. And if you don't have a lot of things, maybe you have a lot of friends and you have that love and you have compassion, and that's what you should share. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be money that you share, but find something that speaks to you. Like I said, my friend is incredibly passionate about animals and dogs, and so that's where she helps. What are you incredibly passionate about? This has nothing to do with business or anything like that, but what are you passionate about? Where can you make the biggest difference? That is where when you find that and you can give in some way, there, your world will just blow up. It will. If you've never had that feeling, I pray that you go out and do something, because let me tell you, when it gets you deep down in here, there's nothing like it in the world. So I know it's almost Thanksgiving. I wasn't doing like the Thankful Thursday or whatever. This is much bigger than that. This is, I pray that you get out there and share with someone your incredible strengths and your passion. And as always, if you get value out of this, please feel free to share it. If you kind of like the little videos I do, follow me so you get that notification that I'm going live. But anyway, I hope you guys all have the most incredible Thanksgiving. I'll probably be going live again before that because I got some stuff coming up this weekend, but that's for a whole nother topic. So anyway, go out and touch someone's life. I hope you have a fantastic Friday.